Alright. Should do it. Let's see. Alright. Okay. It looks like it's working. Hold on. That wasn't me burping, that was my recycle bin. Okay. So, here is the alphabet stream, the second alphabet stream. Today's first hold is 3 in 1 by Kieran Miller, who is actually someone I recognized for the first time since starting this. So, in this hold, each room offers multiple approaches to clearing it. Clearing it with each approach earns you a challenge. Can you collect every challenge? Well, at least there's a better chance of me finding one solution if there, statistically speaking. Welcome to 3 in 1, and you earn all of the challenges. Triple trouble. I think it takes more architectural wherewithal than I probably have to make a hold like this, so let's see what happens. Challenges by beating each room a different way. Challenges are a step on the green as you go to leave. Special thanks to Larry Merck and Red 13 for testing. Thanks to Larry Merck for creating the hold easier or hard, which inspired this hold. Was easier or hard before hard way, easy way, harder way? Probably. Let's see. Tar, beat the room with tar. Mud, mud. Gel, beat the room with gel. Okay. I'll try mud because it's purportedly easy, it's really not necessarily easy. Is my goal in this room? Kill the mother and if I kill the mother, then I have to get through this blob. So to get this blob, I need that. That's about it, really. And I guess there are babies around, but whatever. I mean, this is a fairly obvious way to split a tar with gel, I would say, compared to maybe other options you might have in your mind. Pharma gel is a fairly obvious split, as is Snake Adder Rattlesnake, but I'm not sure if that works mechanically quite as well. Too many babies. Still too many babies. Hold on. That's better. Or, no more mother. Wait, why is there a... is this roach full? How is this roach supposed to die? Huh. Well, I have no clue why that roach exists, but... maybe there's a scripted thing with it? Oh, is it? I thought I had it up as loud as it could go. Hold on. Is it easier to hear me now? Does that make it easier to hear me? I really can't tell. I already have the microphone is set to the highest volume that it'll go on almost everything, and the game is set to a lower volume, so I don't know. Well, I tried boosting it by 10 decibels. Now, I don't know what's going on in this room. Looks like there's just a roach arbitrarily on a pillar over here, and I don't know how to kill it. So, probably trapped up here, down here. Let's try again. this is after TSS because that's a fluff vent right there. Oh boy. Fluff. Why is fluff? This is going to turn into a mess very quickly now that I'm fluff gates. Or is it? Guess I shouldn't have done it quite that way. Let's try this. No? Okay. Let's see. It is something like that. And then to bring fluff to the... out of here. I don't need you. Wonder if 3 p.m. my time is actually a better time for people, or if less people watching just because they already saw me do things and they saw that I suck, or something like that. No, don't do that. I know I have a spare fluff, but I don't like using it. Maybe I should just destroy all the walls first. Or uniform Chittar, anyway. There's no particular reason why I have to do Roach first, anyway. As long as I can get to the north, still do it, probably. Well, it could have been mud tar or gel, but it's always a lot of it because mother. Because there's that one mother eye way up in the area with the place. So, I have a problem, which is these arrows get closed. Maybe I can employ these spikes to keep me from having too much mud over here to get out with. Or something. That's pro. Alright. Let's see. There's just spikes all over the place. I must be doing this the wrong way because just going to look at that flood of mud up north. That's just no. Should get rid of that first. And just make a right. So there are multiple problems here, just everything. You know, I bet this room would be easier with gel. Because gel doesn't... Because all I'll have growing is that gel there, and nothing else. It's fine, right? Not really completely sure how to get that powder keg into the south area this way, though. Unless there's a stick token hiding somewhere. That wasn't nearly as hard as I thought. Occurs to me I don't actually have any idea how to fix the fluff in this room. Guess I have to make this grow all the way over there, which sounds very tedious. But at least I'm not in constant danger of getting trapped from above or something. Come to think of it, I should probably actually make it so that I'm not already trapped there. That's good enough. So I'd be happy to have just as much mud as possible as long as I'm on the right side of it. I mean gel. These words. And as long as there are babies way over the west side. So, baby production right here is a problem. So I guess in growing the gel over there, I have to worry about all these spikes creating weirdness. I am. That's not smart. I need it connected. One more growth. So I mean, it could be worse. This could be a room where you have to clear all of the tar stuff, whatever it is. Right. So I think I fixed it to where I can solve this room at least once. Fluffs. This way, please. Do it. S-Gel. Clever names for the challenges, I guess. Let's try this one. Chainless Gentry. Clear the room with chainless Gentry on loose. I'd rather reasonably sized Gentry. Clear the room with reasonably sized Gentry on the loose. Tied down Gentry. Clear the room with a tied down Gentry. I know which one of these I want. What is my goal, though? So I need that, I need this, and then something with alternating stuff. Let's see. I'm sure this isn't. Oh, there's a seep down there. It's a little more sensible. I just need you. He's just going to straight to it no matter what I do. That was helpful. So, I can do everything but prevent the Gentry from standing on that button, which doesn't appear to be possible to prevent. And aside from just making it stay somewhere else, which doesn't seem particularly helpful. Taking the hint to heart, I'm just going to think. I don't seem to have a brain capable of thinking today, in some respects. Okay, yeah, this works. That wasn't too hard, actually. Maybe I'll try it another way. Reasonably sized Gentry eye, which means that it is not stuck to a peg, so maybe I can do something fancier with it. Or probably not, I don't know. This is 3-in-1 by Kieran Miller. It's pretty nice. Of course, for me, top quality can often mean just I don't know how to do it myself. Maybe I just got lucky solving it earlier, and/or had help. Wait, no, there we go. Now I'll try making the baby do something. I guess that doesn't actually work, does it? Certainly takes a lot more thought from the architect than I'm usually capable of while building to make something that deliberately has 3 different solutions, I think. Not sure that helps, but let's see. Just everything's wrong with that placement. Back over here. Wonder if I could play a dangerous game of this sort. Straighten that way, not. Okay, I don't think I know how to solve this now. Let's see if I can solve it the other way. No Gentry Eye. No change entry eye. In which case you basically just have an approach. Chainless Gentry Eye is an incarnation of Gentry Eye that I am not used in anything I've made. It's a bit terrifying to see, honestly. I have like the back of the Gentry Eye that strongly suggests that it's like cut off with a chain or something. Let's see. I want to be 2 away from it so that when I go under here it stays against the wall. That. Then should just be able to do this. Simple. So the middle option is decidedly the hardest. Let's try a different route. Brained, invisible. So this makes the brain, that just makes you invisible. We're looking at wraith wings and buttons and brain and stuff, I guess. What is this button for? Can't tell what attaches to this. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna try invisibility first. Of course I am. What's that all about? I guess it's to enforce that being an exit, because this button opens the wraith wings, okay. Not so good with wraith wings, but it'll be nice to me. I think that's all the brainedness I'm going to get. Now, we have a solved problem. I don't know how to pull the wraithwing along here. So maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Want you to. Closer, why don't you? Just want them to be on the platform with me. Preferably both on spikes simultaneously would be nice. I don't know how to use 2 wraithwings. They just do whatever they want, it seems. What they want is almost never what I want. Got it. Except that they're immune to spikes? I didn't know that. Did you know wraithwings were immune to spikes? Must be immune. They're not immune to fire traps. Huh. I guess I can just let that bomb kill it. Other order of business is to get you on the button. But they are immune to hot tiles too, are they? Is that right? Snake manipulation. I'm not good at it because I don't have the patience to remember or see what turn they're supposed to be going which way. And even if I did, I have a really hard time making sense of what the direction preference means. Even if you told me what it was at any given time, I still wouldn't know which way it would actually move. I've just kind of subconsciously picked up some particular ways to push it along. That's about the best I can do most of the time. This would be easier if I hadn't stabbed it a bunch of times first. So it would be easier if I didn't impale myself on spikes too. But that bit of tail is directly in my way. So, no matter which way, still, now your tail's in the way again. Just can't help stabbing this guy, I guess. It's either me or the hot tile. The spikes. One of those words. I really want the Smite Master selections, but I'm so much of a cheapskate that a large collection of $5 things is just too much for me to bear. Back that far. Okay. This should be fairly easy to kill. In fact, it's practically already dead. Now, let's see, how do I do this? Oh, I'm an idiot. I guess I'm screwed then. All the way back. To quote the Game Grumps, all the way back. Okay, whatever. This turns out to not be that hard to fix. Well, I stuck the Wraithwing there earlier thinking I could just kill him with the bomb after I put the arrow there, but it was actually not designed that way. It's the arrow closes with this button that you have to kill everything to get that button, so I don't really know why. I guess it's a matter of preference, really. You could have just had this pressure plate go all the way up there, or made two equivalent ones that both opened all those doors. I'm not really sure if there's any compelling reason why it needed to be... Alright, now I can push this button and leave. And leave. Invisible. So, do I want to try the really chaotic version when they're all brained? Brained version. You know, I guess this hold would have been a great for a Twitch integration where like people decide which version of the have to do. There are some games where you can have the Twitch chat vote on something and so, simultaneous solve. The first and most pressing problem with this is how do I keep the Wraith on that button? Wait, I don't need to. No, never mind. The brain's already dead. I don't have to keep the rattlesnake on. Preferably have him on hot tiles. Oh, drat. You just had to spoil it for me, didn't you? Oh. I don't like Wraithwings. I mean, they can be cool individually if there's, like, not only pits around them. They're a real pain to deal with any other situation. Platform. Get on the platform. I have a wall now. Guess I just need to step back a few. And I can scissor it into place. Does anyone else call that something different? I call that scissoring. You move kind of up and then diagonally back repeatedly. Scissoring works on Wraithwings and on Goblins, I've found, for certain conditions. That bomb teaches patience. Right, well that wasn't too hard. Let's try it. Oh. It helps if I actually hit the seeding beacon before I do that. Probably. All I really need to do... Dear. The second scroll from the top. This one? That one. I didn't read that. I haven't really accomplished anything yet. Brained bonus challenge. Kill all the Wraithwings before killing the brain. Okay, sorry, I didn't even see that. I just kind of zoomed by. I was probably about to do that anyway. I mean, I know how to kill 3 of them. And if I could get the rattlesnake to just be a wall for me for half a second, then I could kill the other one, probably. It would help if he would stop being in the middle of the pit, though. Okay. Just gonna stay like that then? Right. I guess that's fine. The way they calculate their distance from each other isn't brained, is it? It's just what they do after they decided how far away and whether or not they're flanking. I think this might be a difficult challenge. Because brained Wraithwings are just too smart. Stay away. But scissoring works too well. Let's see, if I could get the rattlesnake into a position where it was stuck and on the button, then I'm sure I could kill the Wraithwings with that. But it is a brained rattlesnake, which makes it about 3 times as hard to get it into a stuck position, especially when it's continually using its tail to these spikes. Come on. Stop that. I don't like you. Stop that. I don't even know how to get this rattlesnake to stay on this button aside from making it tie itself up in a knot. That's rather difficult to make it do, because it would rather just follow me as the brain directs it, and it also keeps getting shorter. Need it to be as long as possible to make it stay. Yes, this is 3-in-1. I enjoyed so far the gel version of that room, the 2 extremes of this room, but I couldn't figure out that one, and I've done everything but the brained version of this room. I think I'm probably going to give up on the brained version of this room because I'm not good at it. Need this to stay somewhere. I doubt you'll see any really amazing techniques from me anyway. I think I'm about to give up on this. Let's try a different room. Alright. Caber. No caber. Guard. Clear the room with a guard. Temporal clone. Clear the room with a temporal clone. Soldier. Clear the room with a soldier. I also have the added bonus of deciding if I want a caber or no caber. I probably am supposed to keep the caber. I just wonder what happens if I don't. Okay, I understand. That's why I need a caber. So, wait around for myself, do this, down for myself, go up here, wait around for myself, this, wait around for myself. Guess I should push this button, wait around for myself, go here, wait around for myself. What's everything else that I'm supposed to do here? I don't really know what that mechanism over there is. Let's see, we toggle. I want to close that until we've toggled this, I guess. These do a bunch of things with arrows that I'm sure you need for the soldier versions. Probably. Alright, let's try again. So, I think what I want to do is toggle these twice, but like really quickly. Exactly how to do that. Or no. I can toggle them twice and then just come over here and kill these guys. That's all I need to do. So, wait for myself, kill it, wait for myself, push a button, wait for myself, kill it, wait for myself, then wait for myself, kill it, wait for myself, kill it, wait for myself. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know exactly. I didn't determine my timing very ahead of myself, so. Okay, which one am I doing? Push. Basically just wait until I die, go back a turn, and then do it again. Okay, and now I just need to pull these into position. I mean, I could just... needs the time clone for that. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Let's see. Okay, time clone version is very easy. I mean, it's hard, but you only need to know how to time things if you are actually fast. I mean, the words I'm trying to say are, you don't have to decide, you don't have to work out how long your time clone needs to wait if you're not interested in being fast. So either the room is enforcing speed, or just trying to be really efficient. Both of which are interesting things, but Okay, let's see. Soldier. Soldier. What would I ever do without you? I'd probably survive just fine, actually. Could you not? Could you not? Thank you. Could you still not? I need you to not do that thing that you're thinking about doing. I really need you to not do that. No? No. I told you no. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stay somewhere else. What's this? It doesn't close the right way. It's closed the right way. No. Look, I just need you to not push a button while I'm... Oh wait, I know what to do. You get on that button for me. Thank you. That was hilarious. I managed to kill him and myself at the same time. Because apparently his sword is processed before he falls. Has anyone ever made a puzzle out of the fact that a soldier's sword is processed before he falls down a pit? If he's pushed? Okay, am I gonna have to... There. No? No. Turn your sword the right way. What are you doing? He'll turn his sword the right way when he's almost dead, I guess. Now, come over here. Come over here. Thank you. One more task to do and we'll be done. Bum. That was refreshing. That wasn't too hard. Let's try it with Guard, the least cooperative guy. Although actually I want to know what this is about. Guarded bonus challenge. Clear the room with the guard without stepping on a multi-use pressure plate. Okay. I need to restart the room. Have a good... Okay, so I think what I really need to do is just point his sword the right way and then make him stab one of the seeps in each place. Which doesn't sound too hard, but... I mean, look, he's already pushed a button for me. He's very nice. He's such a nice guy. He's not, in fact, a nice guy. Backswiping me, you jerk. Kill that. Kill the other one. At it. Oops. Okay. Now, somebody needs to push that button down there. I wonder whose job that's going to be. Here's a hint. It's not my job. Get down there. Do your job. I'm being a jerk to this guard because he's trying to kill me. I feel perfectly justified. I just need to turn him north and then push him way up there. Basically, once I'm in the act of pushing him and he's facing the right way, you're home free. But there is the small matter of the fact that guards know how to backswipe. I'm pretty sure that my instinctive way of handling this room with this guard is actually just going to give me the challenge anyway. Because I don't know. I don't know what any of these pressure plates are for, really. Maybe I just don't understand construction for the guard version. In particular, I don't even need him for that other seat. I just need him to go kill one of these. Go kill one of those. Now die. Oh wait, I'm not done with you. Get back here. Come back. I'm bringing you back from the dead because you're annoying. Well, because you're annoying, but I need you still. One of those things. Oops. Oops. That's probably right. Except that he's turning. Why is he going to turn toward me? Now you can die. That was easy. This is probably the easiest room for me. Am I just that good with guards, or am I just lucky with that? I don't know. Why am I in that room? That's lots of eyes. Clear the room from the left. Okay. Get over here. Come on. Get over. What is that guy doing? Oh! Oh, that's the soldier waiting for me to call him. And apparently there's 69 creatures in this room. I don't know what any of these buttons do, so I probably already screwed myself over somehow. Yeah, I have to get rid of the brain before I do that, huh? I can't tell. I have no idea which direction is harder, so I'm just going to be an idiot here and just sort of run after everything. Let's see. It's like a weird form of bomb maze, but also not. Kill him. Kill him. No more brain. And how do I open that? Is there a way to open that? Have I already closed that on myself by accident? Just don't know. Let's see. If I push buttons... Oh, I'm not supposed to open that. I'm just supposed to push the button. Okay. So... I can't do that because then that guy sees me, but there's no other way to do that. Unless I just don't kill the guy in front of that guy, in which case I can go kill this guy and then push a fuse, and we're almost done. I just need to not be inside the door. That was easy. So maybe left is the easy option. Let's try right. Let's... I keep forgetting that you have to push a seeding beacon to make the room reset. So, let's see, that guy is killing me here. Lots of people. Also, I forgot to do this. So, let's see, I can do this, that, then I need to... Oh, would you not? Could you not? Could you please not? Make a knot for me. Thank you. Now I can do that. Ow. Get out of here. No, don't get out of here. I don't know what I want you to do. Do what I want you to do without knowing about it. Okay, I understand. Just want... Where was I before now? Okay, so... do this. Get rid of them. Do that. Fight that. Need to turn completely around. Get out of my face. Need to get out of my own face. There we go. No. That might not end so well. This guy is really bothering me. Yeah. Bothering me. Bugging me. I don't like him. I feel like I should try not to step on that particular checkpoint. No, wait, that guy's gonna see me no matter what. There's just no way to not be seen by the southeast corner. Also, what is this left, right? Don't you know that there are only northeast, south, and west in this game? Left and right are the ways you turn your sword. Does doing it from this side just sort of lock me out of the kill it all with a bomb option? Because I really hate if it does that. No, it doesn't do that. We're good. And everybody died. The end. I might as well try the third way. Top. I can't get above myself. Also, seeding beacon. I do that. I don't know, isn't this kind of a puzzle of elimination? There's not that many ways that can be the right way to not get yourself killed. It's hard. So, that guy's gonna step off and then I'll be messed up. Can't have that. Can't go that way either. So maybe I had to not wake that eye. To not wake that eye, I have to go south here, then southwest. And I am fine still. Oh, one of them stepped off a button. And it was the guy who was facing exactly that tile right there. I think I want him to not see me. Yeah, that works. Your turn to die, Mr. Bond. Maybe I should have killed as many of those guys as I did. Get out of here. Die. I hit him. So I gotta want to hit him. This is part bomb maze, which is problematic. Let's see. Can't do that, so I can't be facing that way. Have eye mazes really been explored as a concept, I wonder? I mean, at this point I've solved the room, but I can't push the fuse, so... I wonder if there should have been a top challenge that says, make sure to also push the fuse while clearing the top. Clearing from the top. Oh, never mind. You have to push the fuse because the fuse is the only way you can exit. So, what am I supposed to do here? I guess I can't kill him, which means I need to be facing southeast, but I can't face southeast because then I kill both of these guys and that guy comes running. So I can't use that guy to face southeast. Can't face southeast just by turning that way. Being... Nope. The whole problem is that this... one of these jerks in the middle has to... The jerks in the middle have to stay around or I can't do a thing with the stuff that I need to do. That guy's gonna kill me. I should just get rid of him. That works, I guess. Now I can face that. I shouldn't have killed those two. And now that guy is in the way. He's just going to kill me if I let him. So I have to get rid of you, but anyone else. Alright, we're done. There's always one left over. And with that, I have cleared, completely and totally cleared that one. Oh, bombs. Clear the room with ridiculously excessive force. Please, and thank you. Also, that killed me. So maybe I'm not so smart. What am I supposed to do when not? Okay. So I should find a safe place, but I don't know where they are. Is there a safe place in Reach, or is that one a joke? Is that like a joke entry? Do I have to traverse the whole maze before that fuse runs out to survive? Because I don't see myself doing that with these goblins in the way. I just wanted to blow up some goblins. It'd have to be so hard to blow up some goblins. Nope. There is no way that I can learn to be fast enough to do that. So, let's try it with a stick. Do that. Don't do that either. Get over here. Don't get over here that fast. Back. I need you to be right next to that pit where I can throw you in. But not that way. That way. Why didn't you move diagonally? I don't know why he's not being chased diagonally and he's just kind of going the other way. Doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, I'll find another pit for you. How about that pit down there? That look like fun? Better look like fun, because you're going in. Get in there. Imagine a room where... Well, no. I guess that's... no. I was going to say, imagine a room where you have to push monsters into slots, and there are only as many slots as there are monsters, so you have to put... And essentially the slots are like pits for, like, goblins. But then it occurred to me that that's basically just rock golems with shallow water. Although it might be interesting to make like a version of that with goblins through scripting. Why did that one just decide to do what I needed him to do, and now none of them ever since then have been doing that? Do something different before? Because I don't remember. Let's try a different room. Perfect. This goblin. Everyone's on my back. It's like real life. People aren't on my back. Tasks are. I don't think I'll try any other versions of this room. It's not really either other version is really not to be very fun to me. I might not even manage this version, honestly, at this point. Which is really strange, because I've basically killed at least one goblin each of the ways that I could imagine killing it, and then just suddenly there are less goblins to deal with. It's just much harder to kill them for some reason. I'm just not that good at goblins, I guess. Go. Something like that. They're both here. Let's make it not so they're both here, and then just push him down the diagonal pit, which I managed before. That's a single goblin kill. Die. One more. Alright. Just for the sake of seeing the other rooms, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the other two rooms. See what they look like. Lots of things here. No Mud Mother. Clear the room without the Mud Mother. No Adder. Without the Adder. Let me guess. No rock columns. Clear the room without the guard. Without. Blah! One of those words I was trying to say didn't come out right. So, kills, kills, kills. I hope those don't stay on forever. And then it opens, and what is going on here? So we need to open this door. To open that door, you have to go here, here, there. So, for example, without the Mud Mother, I would push the Adder in here, put a golem on each of these. You also have to be able to take everything off again, so you bring the Adder around and have it eat the golems. And then you push this button, and then this happens, I guess. Not sure why it was necessary for that to have to come all the way around to do that. And when you finally kill those guys, it unpushes that button and does the thing. So I'm gonna try it without the Mud Mother because I think I know how. So the first step is I need you to be in your box. Get in your box. You're not getting in your box. Come on, get in your box. Honestly have no idea how to actually make a snake do what I want it to do in this kind of situation. Aside from just trying until it does a thing. Some other way. Why would that be made like that? A little confused about that. It'll make more sense if I try another version where the Mud Mother exists or something. Rat. How do I prevent that? Am I supposed to back in my adder? Guess I have to somehow back around into there while I'm way up here, which is an absolute pain because I don't know how to do it. I need him to not eat those things, because if they eat those things, then I'm trapped somewhere else too. He's just gonna walk in here and trap me forever. Go north? Why are you going north? Why? Why did the adder go north? Go back. Go to the west. Stay to the west. Go south. Magic from... This is so much harder than it's supposed to be. So this version of the room is all about pushing an adder into place from way far away, where it's always going to be trying to go the wrong way. I'm not good at that, so I'm just going to pretend that this is good enough. I'm going to just see what the is. Lots of powder kegs. There's a haste potion somewhere. What's this room about? Let's see. That way, and there's Briar. Otherwise there isn't. I guess we want to open these guys' doors. Didn't look like the hardest. It looked like the easiest until I realized I had to do that with the adder. Oh well. So what is the point? Oh, there's more Briar. There's Briar everywhere. And if you take the pickaxe, there's more Briar than that. Okay. What is my goal here? So, need both roaches on hot tiles. If I go this way, I can have a haste potion, because I guess this spear is a really... That's not the word I'm looking for. Handicap. So basically, I need to run here and push this as soon as possible? Wait, no. If you open this door, he'll toggle that closed, and then I can just open both of them, pushing that, right? Missing something? It sounds very simple. Oh, okay. We have a small problem in the form of Briar. So, I'm not sure what the point is of the more complicated apparatus as far as the roaches are concerned. It seems like it doesn't matter what order I get them killed in or anything like that. Probably wanted it to just hit a bunch of pits first and then do this, but let's try it with a pickaxe. Pickaxe gives you more Briar to deal with, but also a pickaxe. What's more Briar when you got a pickaxe? Apparently it's deadly. Like Rooms of Death. Just going to grow instantly if I do that. Dear. Well, I really only need it off that button, right? This must be why taking the pickaxe gives you an extra bit of briar, because that one's impossible to reach, but... What? Huh. Have I misunderstood what toggle means? I think I have. So... I basically need to kill that root without letting this one... Isn't enough time to do that. Oh, that was close. So briar pruning. It's fun, right? I'm just going to lose this room no matter what I do, probably. Well, the spear gives you a haste potion and a ton of things to blow up. So wait, I took the pickaxe. Oh, okay, the parity got swapped, that's why. Take the spear, it doesn't swap the parity, so it doesn't matter in that. The parity only gets swapped if you're taking the thing that would make it very easy to have the parity not swapped, I guess. So the haste potion makes it fairly easy to prune briar all the way to dead if you have a bunch of powder kegs to use on it. Basically all I have to do is just let it grow onto the kegs a couple of times and I'll have it where I want it. So this is probably the easy version of the room, just as a wild guess. We'd like to be rid of most of that. That didn't quite explode the too. Maybe that will help. That's about right. And then we want this here. Well, then we just want that there. If I hate briar, I want it to die. Actually, that killed it anyway. So the spear is the easy one. Alright. Well, I've essentially done this hold. I haven't done all times 3, 27 iteration, 8 times 3, 24 iterations of this holds room, but I've done, well, I haven't done that, but I've looked at all the rooms. So, just to try at least one more hold today, let's take a look at another one. 39th Guard 1, Silent Cliff. 1 by Super V. One of the Empire runners accidentally dropped an important document. You, the stalwart army, and many others will fight to get that scroll. Modified guard art used with permission of Caravel Games 247512. Does anyone know what that number means? Rocky Mountains, the entrance. Now, 39th Guard, move to Silent Cliff and retrieve me the document dropped by 56th runner. That document contains every critical location to find treasures. Everyone will be trying to get that document, so it's up to you. However, you can't pass from the normal path because the stalwart army blocked it. I will give you this key, which leads to the Rocky Mountains. The King. So... The King always gives me the worst work. I gotta reach Silent Cliff and retrieve an important document. This will not be easy. These mountains are full of monsters. So I wonder, there's actually supposed to be a 2 to this 1. So I don't know what I'm doing in this room. Since when did these guys dislike guards? Let's see. Oh dear. Am I just supposed to push the power token and start dropping trapdoors all over the place? It sounds like a lot of trouble. Actually, this button isn't locked. I need to this room right now. And I guess I have to clear it eventually, but apparently I can just move on if I want. What's this say? Thanks to the beta testers, Fratropia, Mekmek Gree, Elfstone, JDYER, Jeff Ray, Eslo, Timo006, Nero Z, Chaco, Hartley Hare, Curious Shy Rabbit, and Larry Merck. I think I recognize about half of those names, though one of them I only recognize from, whoops. Now why would you want it to be that this closes that door? Oh. This is a cutscene, is it? It's not a bad idea. It's like, you read this, darn it. It's hard to, you can't tell that it's a cutscene until you try to move yourself, Mr. Wall. Okay, then. Rock golems. They sure are rock golems. It's not a smart idea, but I don't appear to have a choice. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. I'm just supposed to do this. Is there a challenge for killing them the really hard way, or is that just provably impossible, I wonder? I don't know what to do about this. What is this image for? It looks like... I guess that's just rocks. Ah, that's what I needed. Now it's easy. '30th place. Only 29 entire people better than me at that. Okay. What is this room? Guess I kill one of these guys. I have to push the other ones onto the poles to do the stuff. This also appears to be the room from which you exit. Should probably try to make him first guy kill that button. That'll do. And then we just need the... How can I do that? Well, there's no particular reason why he needs to be dead to hold that button down for me, so... I suspect that's the solution that's intended. I certainly hope so. Okay. So I've solved 2 rooms besides the entrance now, but not the entrance itself. I can't waste any single portion of ground, or else I'll be trapped, or else I will get trapped. Okay. Hooray, golem packing. Sure do love my golem packing problems. They taste really good in my breakfast with a delicious bowl of cinnamon toast insanity. I'm sure I've already done this wrong. If I like it, could kill him there. He's just too far along. Let's try that again. Should do that. At this point I have the option of trying to pack things as close to the room exit as possible backwards. I have no idea. Maybe someone hired like a big swarm of Wraithwings to drop them. Maybe the 8th secretly has flying machines, we've just never seen one. And they have these mysterious platforms that can just float over pits forever. Maybe somebody used a platform like on the next floor up to just drop them down and they were fine with that. I think I messed up somewhere. I don't need that for anything anyway. So... perfect. I'm done. Finished. Timing is the key here. I'm gonna take a wild guess. He means that I need to make the queen spawn right then. So, J to me. My way of dealing with timing puzzles is basically to just wait until queen's supposed to spawn and then guess and check basically. I don't know if what I'm doing is actually what I'm intended to do in this. Let's see, I'm sure I need to do that. Push the queen east. I haven't really checked what I'm supposed to be doing in this room. Just sort of been doing things. Okay, that opens the door. You can die kindly. What's this button do? Oh, I need that button pressed, so I guess I should make sure that button is pressed. Right. Oh, okay, I messed that up. Let's try that again. Queen waits there, and I have to do this. That's not right either. I don't know what any of the buttons do, so I'm just kind of going off of the assumption that I'm supposed to make the queen follow some kind of path, and that the path is whatever makes it go through all this, and then hit that button maybe. Then the other queen probably has to go somewhere. I guess probably this way. Yeah, sure. There's just a lot of pressure points everywhere. I mean, I have kind of a sense of what I suspect the room logic is, but I don't have any evidence to back up my suspicions. How can I keep the queen trapping herself, but still have a roach where I need him to be? Maybe I'm just supposed to push the queen there. There's a roach in the way. If there's not a roach in the way, then he's standing on a arrow that he shouldn't be standing on. I don't love this room. It's just entrance again. So I need a button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 golems. So my only option is for every golem to be on a button when I'm through, and there are trapdoors, and this is just going to be annoying. What's under here? Ultimate door. Okay. Due to die there. Due to stick around so you can die somewhere else. Can't say I'm especially fond of this room. As a first impression, at least. It may not be that hard. I think I just have really bad memories of a room like this, some Journey to Rooted Hold or something. Didn't enjoy much. If I could get rid of some of the platform. That won't do it. Just like, please, can you please, could we all just It's a shame that's not a straight line off to my east, or I can cheat by just pulling the roach south and then taking things off buttons. It's also a shame that none of these golems is on a button, so that I could just not. To use the power token and have to deal with all these trapdoors. I have to finish this room to find out what's to the north of it. I mean, I guess I'm already there. I should at least try to finish, right? It's gonna work. I just need you to stand on a button for me. It's not that hard a task, even. Just please consent to do the thing do. There we go. And now we have a real problem. So what king told this guard to do his thing? I mean, apparently the runner was some numbered runner, which would suggest that we're talking about the Empire, but there's no way. Like, the Empire doesn't have a king, so who does this guard work for? I guess he doesn't work for the Empire? Because if he worked for the Empire, he wouldn't be told by the king to do something. He'd be, where did you come from? He's not paying attention. Well, I guess there do exist situations. Some collusion, but I don't think King Doom is really particularly aware that anyone is named something or other. How do I button? Let's tell Mr. Rock Golem, how do I put you on your button? Ow. Can I put you on that button? To wait and put the other guy on that button? Put you on this one? Just make... Wouldn't be such a jerk. Have I failed in while doing these things, or is this just how it's supposed to be? Just wish there were a trapdoor right here, 515. And I could backtrack around and make him follow me around. Some number guard first something or other. Not. This is some kind of guard something something. That's it, yeah. My chat, like 5 different people's, at least 2 different people's names are in really dark blue, identical. Guess you can probably see that. This is undoubtedly a clever puzzle that I can't solve, but I don't like it. I think I'm going to call it for that for now and then just look at what this is really quickly. 31V by Alpo. By Alpo. Is this actually one of the Caramelnet ones? Yes, okay. 31V by Alpo. By Alpo. First level with arms. 3... or is that 3LV? It says 3LV, it must mean 3 levels. I don't know who Alpo is. I know Alpo is a brand of dog food. So maybe they themselves have entrance 1, which means they didn't change the text at all. And guards. Please. They're so far away. They're so far away Beathro could kill them blindfolded. And 15th place tie. Exit level. 2nd level by Alpo. Entrance 2. Brains. Rattlesnakes. Snakes have been trapped by the brains, so you don't actually have to do anything. There's a big arrow on the floor. And more tedious rattlesnake to kill. Okay, I think this is someone's just doing things. I don't think these are really intended to be puzzles, maybe. And 17th place tie, exit level. 3rd level, entrance 3, final level. Not level 3, final level. Oh no, I'm surrounded by brains. How will I ever combat the combined brain power of all these brains? They're just so many smarts in this room. I don't have any idea how to cope with it. It's almost like they can't move or anything. And that's it. 11th place. Someone, somewhere, killed those brains. Oh my gosh, I just had a great idea for a hold level room. The room is that it's just full of brains, and you start in a certain position, but there's also a Briar timer, so if you don't kill the brains fast enough, then you lose. You're trapped. So you just have to learn how to smash a bunch of brains as quickly as possible in that room. Does that sound like a fun room? I conquered 3 LV. This is the default. I see I conquered 0% of the secrets. Were there secrets in this hold? I gotta know. There must... That's what 0% means, doesn't it? Does it? It's in the restore screen, isn't it? 0 of 0, 0 of 0, 0 of 1. There is a secret in this hold. There's a secret in this room, in this hold, in this level. Do you see any walls that I can break? Because I don't. Someone actually pre-HA make a hold where... Like, is this a pre-HA hold with a secret room that is literally impossible to reach because it doesn't have any exits leading to it? It seems like a might have happened. No, there's the secret. Here we go. Here's the puzzle. Here's where the puzzle is hiding. Right here. Look at this puzzle. This puzzle has... This puzzle has water skippers and roaches. It even has a nest and a mother. This is almost actually a room. This is almost what I would expect to find in a thing that someone decided was okay to call to like push as a DROD hold, because there actually is some thought involved in solving this. Or, I mean, it exists as a horde room at least. It's not literally, oh no, brains. But what are you gonna do with brains? And with that, mastery. 37th place. Okay, that makes 3 holds, which is good because it keeps up with last week's record of 3 holds tried. Today we have tried 3 in 1, which is by Kieran Miller. It was very good. 39th Guard 1, Silent Cliff. I feel like there must have been more parts intended for this. Like, this is 1. Where's 2, 3, 5, 7, and 28? And then 3 LV, 100%ed. Totally. So thoughts. 3 in 1 is very, very good. I'm not good enough for some parts, but every part is good, and probably I can solve all of them at least one of the ways. I'll try some more permutations of that later, perhaps on my own. This is okay. A couple of good rock golem puzzles I found, but I'm blocked off from seeing any more of the hold because I'm really terrible at this room right here. This room, the entrance, you see me just standing in now. 3 LV. It sure was a hold somebody published once for some reason. Alright? And it's time for me to fold clothes. So, farewell. Hopefully see you next week.